The entire production line suddenly fell silent. Millions of dollars in equipment stopped without warning, alarms echoed through the massive factory, and the team of highly paid experts stood frozen, unable to restart the system they had proudly claimed they could improve. Only then did the CEO remember the quiet single father he had dismissed exactly 30 days earlier, believing experience could easily be replaced. What happened next would become the most painful lesson of his entire career. Before this emotional journey begins, if you believe kindness, forgiveness, hope, and second chances still have the power to change lives, please like this video, leave a thoughtful comment, share it with someone who needs encouragement today, and subscribe to our channel so our family and our community can continue growing through stories that remind us that true wisdom often comes from the people we overlook. Brennan Cole had spent nearly 18 years maintaining the automated systems that powered one of the country's largest manufacturing companies. Every cable, circuit, and control panel carried a story only he seemed to understand. His knowledge had never come from expensive universities but from countless hours solving impossible problems, staying late after everyone else had gone home, and teaching younger technicians without asking for recognition. After losing his wife to cancer, Brennan devoted every spare moment to raising his 11-year-old daughter, Ilara, whose quiet strength reminded him every day that life was still worth fighting for. When ambitious CEO Victor Halstead took control of the company, he promised investors a bold transformation. He believed modern consultants with impressive resumes could replace long-serving employees whose methods seemed old-fashioned. During a restructuring meeting held one sunny morning, Victor announced that outside experts would redesign the entire automation system. Brennan's position was eliminated despite years of loyal service. Many employees felt devastated. Brennan simply thanked his co-workers, packed a small toolbox filled with worn instruments collected over 2 decades, and quietly walked away without bitterness. Before leaving, he carefully organized detailed maintenance notes and labeled every important system component, hoping they would help whoever came after him. Very few people noticed. Most assumed the new experts already knew everything. Life after losing his job was difficult. Brennan accepted small repair jobs throughout the community while continuing to care for Ilara. Although money became tight, he refused to complain in front of his daughter. Instead, they spent sunny afternoons repairing old bicycles together, planting vegetables in their backyard, and reminding each other that difficult seasons never last forever. Meanwhile, inside the factory, the newly hired specialists introduced complicated software updates and replaced several safety protocols Brennan had originally designed. At first everything appeared successful. Investors applauded the modernization, and Victor proudly celebrated rising efficiency. Exactly 30 days later, disaster struck. During normal production, a hidden synchronization failure spread through the automated control network. Conveyor systems stopped. Robotic equipment froze. Every backup program failed. The expensive consultants searched manuals, contacted software vendors, and tested countless solutions. Nothing worked. Each passing hour cost the company hundreds of thousands of dollars. Victor finally discovered the maintenance files Brennan had carefully prepared before leaving. Inside one notebook he found handwritten explanations describing the exact sequence that could trigger a complete system shutdown if future updates ignored the original architecture. The warning had never been read. Filled with regret, Victor personally drove to Brennan's modest home. He expected anger. Instead, he found Brennan helping neighborhood children repair broken bicycles while Ilara happily handed out lemonade beneath the afternoon sun. Victor apologized sincerely. He admitted that pride had blinded him. Without hesitation, Brennan agreed to help, not for revenge, money, or recognition, but because hundreds of factory workers depended on those jobs to support their own families. Back at the factory, Brennan calmly studied the frozen control panels. Rather than criticizing anyone, he patiently explained how years of small modifications had created hidden relationships invisible to software alone. The system had not failed because technology was bad. It had failed because experience had been ignored. Within several hours, production slowly returned. Machines restarted one by one. Relieved applause filled the building. Some employees even wiped away tears. Victor watched quietly, realizing that the company's greatest asset had never been its machinery. It had always been the people who understood it with both skill and heart. The following week, Victor publicly acknowledged his mistake before every employee. Instead of simply rehiring Brennan, he created a new position leading technical mentorship and knowledge preservation so experienced workers could pass their wisdom to younger generations before retiring. Brennan accepted on one condition. Every employee, regardless of title, would be treated with equal respect. Ideas would be judged by their value, not by the prestige of the person presenting them. Victor agreed immediately. Over the following months, collaboration replaced competition. Young engineers eagerly learned from veteran technicians. Experienced workers welcomed fresh ideas instead of fearing change. Innovation and wisdom finally worked side by side. Elara proudly watched her father become known not only as the man who saved the factory but as the mentor who helped hundreds of careers flourish. Before this story reaches its heartfelt ending, we'd love to hear from you. Please leave a meaningful comment telling us whether you believe experience should always be respected alongside new ideas, or share a moment when someone's quiet wisdom made a difference in your life. As another beautiful afternoon came to a close beneath clear blue skies, Brennan looked across the factory floor where experienced hands and young minds now worked together instead of apart. Victor understood that leadership is not about replacing people to appear modern but about recognizing the priceless value hidden inside years of dedication and integrity. Brennan discovered that forgiveness is strongest when it rebuilds others instead of humiliating them, while Elara learned that true success is measured not by titles or salaries but by the lives we help along the way. If this story touched your heart, please like this video, leave a meaningful comment, share it with someone who needs hope today, and subscribe to our channel so you never miss another emotional journey. May we all remember that knowledge can be taught, technology can be upgraded, but humility, compassion, and experience remain treasures that no machine can ever replace.